There's Rocksteady at King of the Pit TV.
Yo, yes now, blessed now, don't forget the rest now, there's Rocksteady at King of the Pit TV, people. We're listening to modern baseball today. I've never ever delved into this band before. I tell you what, this is a bit abnormal for me. It's a bit abnormal. And I know we might not necessarily be pitting, right? But there is a parallel between this style of music and this approach and punk and hardcore in a sense. I mean, I've experienced a lot of crossover through so many acts that have come through. Now, I know they don't align exactly because I can't tell you much about modern baseball apart from what I've heard, and it sounds a bit like twinkly. It's twinkly emo, right? Am I wrong in saying that? Have we got any comments just to perhaps reaffirm my initial opinion? Is it emo? Well, we've got here, I heard this song in a closeted non-binary playlist. A song that describes why I didn't kill myself now. This song sounds like crying on the kitchen floor, so I assume it's emo music, right? Lamo Records, released in 2012, which is surprising. This is a relatively modern band. I always assumed that they were like early 2000s, if that. But we've had a couple of bands come up and become quite successful that have, associations with the more indie automotive side of things. There's a band very, very, very close that you might have heard of. It's not twinkly emo, more of a grunge sense, but I think they fulfill the same criteria. We had a band called Basement, which was very, very local and did great things. I never listened to the music. I might do it on this channel if there's a fan base for that band. We also had a band called Night Harvest, who was perhaps a little more aligned with the sounds we're going to hear today, who were, twinkly. It was a twinkly two-piece band, and they did well. I had a band called Headroom, I think they were called. Unless I'm thinking of an American band with a name that's alike. I think we had a band called Headroom, which came and went and did pretty well whilst they did so. So, there is an alignment with being the King of the Pit TV, alright? This one's a title redo. We're going to jump straight in. I don't know whether I'm going to like this or whether I'm going to dislike it, to be honest. There's only one way to find out. Let's go.
I want to start from the top. Maybe like a do-over.
It's quieter.
Replace the voices in my head with blind innocence. I want a complete redo. Maybe change my name. Report the losses.
Sounds a little bit like my Chem.
The claim. It's a shame, it's such a shame. We're pissing away our time. Cause we're pissing away these beers. No monumental moment ever came from saying, come on, dude, just take one more shot. Try to forget that your bones will dismantle and the dream.
So let me tell you, my initial perception must have been incorrect. I didn't assume they were going to kick into this, folkier punk sort of sound, I thought it'd be twinkling all the way. My understanding of modern baseball is just that meme. I forgot what tune it is, what they play on that, you know what I mean? One of their songs is meme-tastic and it's very good. It's on another record, that one.
I could just move away or go extinct like triceratops. But I love watching movies, sitting back and also breathing. My family and friends would be crushed, but is it enough? Oh, the future freaks me out, but I guess I could just curl up in a ball and then try to forget.
This one goes out to all the closeted non-binaries out there.
That your bones will dismantle and the dreams you had, they'll collide with time.
Bit too warm for me.
Will surely hope that I'm thinking way
Interesting. I didn't expect the band to sound like that. I wonder how far the spectrum of sound is going to be. I assume they don't sound like that all of the time. This is going to be interesting. Vocally, I didn't think too much of the vocal. It was a bit nerdy, wasn't it? A bit like a nerdy vocal line, vocal performance. This is going to be an interesting listen, and it's not going to be a tough one. These songs are all relatively short, which is my cup of tea. Would I be wrong in categorising this one? Because I'm completely naive, right? This is an alien form of music to me, but would I be right in categorising this band with, what are they called? Joycey Manor? Do you know that one? Am I right in saying that? We got Tears Over Beers coming up next at 1.2 million. This has got to be a good one.